Welcome to This Time with Dan and Shahbaz. Today, we will be reviewing
Good Boys.
They didn't use that theme song in the movie. No, they did not license the song from us.
No.
So Good Boys is a movie starring Jacob Tremblay and two other kids.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Two other kids. So basically, they are three best friends, and they're kind of going to be going on a journey of self-discovery and coming of age, and not in this movie. So basically, the setup of this movie is that they Jacob Tremblay breaks his father's drone, and they have to figure out how to get money to pay for it, and that kind of sets the ball rolling for this movie. Shay, tell me more.
Everything is very loose in this film. Every scene that kind of progresses after each other just feel like they're scenes to kind of draw the audience in for a laugh, but not actually push a story forward, which is why sometimes it feels like there's 4 or 5 different plot lines happening at once, and almost none of them kind of get resolved. And when they do get resolved, it's so quick and easy that you're kind of wondering, I didn't really care about these characters. I didn't care about what was happening to them. And at the end of the day, I don't think I laughed that much.
Yeah, it's definitely one. I think this is a classic example where the trailer gives the majority of the laughs. And I get that it's a comedy and you need to try and sell the movie, obviously. You know, Seth Rogen is attached to this. He's a producer on it. But like, I just think that the best laughs in this movie, we already knew that they were coming. Yeah. Right? I mean, if you haven't seen a trailer for this movie, you probably don't even know it's coming out, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were talking on the way home from this movie, and I was kind of going to this expecting these kids to it's marketed as them being like super rambunctious and things like that, but you don't really see that too much. You know what I mean? I wanted them to feel like at the end of the day, they went on a crazy journey together, and they're stronger and better for it, even if their paths may be going in different directions because they're getting older, but you never really felt anything more.
I didn't think they were that funny either. I mean, I feel like they didn't deliver some of the jokes that they should have. And sometimes they're using references to things where I was like, you probably don't know what that means.
Right.
Or where it comes from, really.
Right. And there's so much setup in this movie where they're so inexperienced when it comes to things that like are the older kids know, but then they're using more language that you would think. So it's just kind of like a weird balance of the two, right?
And I'm sure a lot of people will find some of the jokes very, very funny, but they're all things you've seen before, and it doesn't really push that envelope forward. I'm not looking for the next inception of comedy, but I'm at least looking for some comedy that can be surprising to me.
Yeah, I mean, like, this movie is coming from the team behind Sausage Party, from Superbad. Like, there's a certain caliber that you're expecting, and I get they're kids. There's a limit, I guess, to what you can do with them, right? But I just wish that this movie pushed the envelope a little bit more. I wish that it delivered something that would be like, this is a comedy from 2019, and from this point forward, like, people will remember that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not looking for Edge of 17. No. I'm just looking for something close to it, or something close to Superbad.
Something that ties in the heart and the comedy all at once.
Yeah, I don't think it balanced that.
It didn't. So I think it's safe to say, skip it.
And go ahead.
No, sir. We're just going to say that we're going to talk more about this on the movie podcast. And I'm sure when this film comes out on streaming services,
people will check it out.
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, we're in the almost mid-August at this point. Yeah. We're getting to the dog days of summer. It's getting hard to find the bigger releases because everyone's kind of holding back right now.
Yeah, it feels like that.
But yeah. It's a little disappointing, for sure.
It's a bit of a bummer. And again, we'll be talking, like I said, more about this on the movie podcast, which is coming on its season 1 finale next episode.
100%.
Our last episode, we got a chance to play the Blockbuster game from Big Potato Games.
So good.
We have a video up of us playing that. It's hilarious. It's the last video that's probably on our channel. Yeah. And you can check that out. And also check out the last episode on any podcast streaming service out there. Yeah.
Wherever you get your podcasts, we're going to be on there. Also check us out on Instagram if you haven't already. We have all of our videos on there as well, too. So however you want to consume our content, we'll be there for you.
Well, that was this time.
And we'll see you next.